attempted to get into this read. So yeah, hopefully all is well, and I'll just get straight to it. We are in the Capricorn, Cancer moon cycle and Aquarius season. The full moon is talking about family, right? Obviously with Cancer, but how everything has been accomplished, like where we intended to accomplish, right? Our efforts, our involvement, our portion, our fair share, right? And just knowing we can't overstep others, you know what I'm saying? Like, and what I mean by that is expect more from another, you know what I'm saying, if they're not willing to, you know, and we shouldn't allow that to affect us, because it can if we hold like standards high for our relatives, right? If they're not even willing to, you know, make those attempts, then we're wrong in that sense, and we're gonna only hurt ourselves. So we don't do that, you know. We give others space as they need it, but at the same time, there's boundaries. There's healthy boundaries, right? There's like, oh, you can't just come in and out as you please, and just in and out with like all sorts of behavior, like mannerism, right? Like come respectfully. A lot of times, I feel like a lot of parents, even though they have kids, right? So even though their kids are adults, they still try to treat them like a kid, you know? And I'm like, that's wild. Like, yeah, they're your biological child, you know, but no, they are of age, or I wanted to say beyond of an age that should be treated like that, right? It's interesting. But all right, with that being said, in my deck, it shows through it here is, I'm invested in you and us. Trust. Also, exhilaration. Do as you prefer. Intuition guiding you. And then contemplate, mindful of my inputs, right? Scanning that, being mindful of my inputs, not trying to overgive, right? Overdo a position as a daughter, as a son, as a mother, right? Even like we can't overdo. Of course, we could all guide as best as possible, but especially with the house rules, you know, house rules, like, hey, these are the house rules, like we're structuring these kids, right? And that you have to be firm on. At the same time, communication is key. That way there's a fair exchange and building the relationship, right? Channeling your vibes into life. And I'll tell you, because today was like a day, I was very snappy. So yeah, channeling your vibes into life. And that's, oh yeah, thank you, Spirit. And I have this thing, I keep saying, like, when there's like an F up, I keep saying like, damn, and like I'm channeling into always say life, right? Life, whatever it may be, I'm like, life, that's how it's got to be. Okay, from the Goddess Tarot Oracle, what do we got for Amunra, Taurus? And I have got it already into the energy. And oh yeah, romantic love showing through. I know Valentine's coming up soon. We have forgiveness. Family energy is coming through. Oh, because I wonder if it'll come out. Like, even for the single parents out there, we have our dates, right? There are kids, you know, we need to go out and eat or have a meal here, right? And exchange a gift or just conversation or whatever it may be, right? Just exchanging the love, right? Genuine love, like clearing the energy, because oftentimes life circumstances get interfered, right? Like work, love life or not a love life, right? And like, so the ex and all that, how that could go for some, right? Romantic love, staying focused on that, like, so especially if you're already forgiven an ex, leave it as be, you know, leave it as be. Let me get this down so we can see. Leave it as be, because it's necessary too for our health, even, right? Our mental state, our emotional state. Death and magic showing through, and that is 38. So we have 7, 2, 38, which is 11. We have liberation, although that's in reverse. Okay, we have healing also in reverse. And potential also in reverse. And we'll see what more that's in regards to, right? But romantic love is definitely where individuals had put it into you know, a connection, right, a commitment, then it's like that is where some feel like that there was still room, or there's still a desire to continue on, right? You don't feel liberated, right, for someone in particular. And there's still like there's still I'm detecting like a grudge, and your intent is to heal, or vice versa. Okay, mind you, this could be the energies that you're displaying, transmitting, or receiving, right? And you will know best. Meaning, if the messages don't stand out to you from you're in, then, and you know it does for the other of your involvement, then yeah, that's how that message fits, right? Or vice versa for cross watchers. Potential 9. That's Virgo energy, Leo, Libra, Pisces, and Cancer. And we are in this full moon, right? Okay, one more, Spirit, one more. Guidance and assistance for an insight for Amun-Ra, Taurus, Amun-Ra, high is good. One more, please. I just need one more, Spirit. I just need one more. But that is alliance and wisdom showing through. So it's definitely interfering with the like a structure, like a support system, like I'm getting where there was a separation, right? And even if it wasn't like actual, like literal, right? And like leaving the house type of separation it's felt as such for someone in particular, right? So making sure like you're doing your part, and not just that, but it's coming through like Spirit wants to say like even that the family's not interfering with the love connection, right? Because oftentimes family do try to interfere. Like I was saying in the beginning, that energy was coming through where like they try to treat another like their child or their daughter or son as a child, right? Even if you're beyond 18, right? So that's something you need to be mindful of, and also express that like, hey, ma or pa, like, or dad or mom, whatever, right? Like, hey, this is, if I come over, like, there's certain, like, you know what I'm saying? For each of different, but they're just like, it's like, this is not acceptable, you know, like, there's times and all this, but if I'm getting like, where a mother or father, like, within every visit, they're like saying something like every visit, and it's like, what? Like, where is this coming from? And if it was any truth to that, that was like, when I was a kid, probably, and they're like, you are a kid. I'm like, I am your kid, biological kid, but I'm adult, you know, like, what are you talking about? And often it's like a back and forth, like a bickering energy there. Okay, thank you, Clear B. One more. I just need one more, Spirit. Goddess Power Oracle deck for Taurus, Amun-Ra, high is good. Taurus, Amun-Ra, thank you. Mastery, and then we have the two energies, focus and flow. Oh, excuse me. Mastery, 49, right next to the 9, which is 9 and 9, right? Yeah, and definitely expressing how everything is gonna play out. You know, death and magic, putting into old cycles, right? And utilizing your abilities, knowing your worth, right? Even, and liberating you out of the situation, because it's like an ongoing story is coming through, like, or this could be an ongoing story, and we need to snip it, right? Snip it there. Okay, we have focus coming through. 4, right? Aries energy, taking action, although it's in reverse. But mind you, okay, let me tell you, and then we have 44 flow. So that's 3 4s. 4, 4, 4, 4. But mind you, so in this energy, let me show you how it's coming through. In this energy, this bow and arrow is pointed at flow, 44. So your focus is to get that proper flow going. If it isn't, it's necessary to, right? That's what Spirit wants to deliver, express. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Excuse me, Clear beam. Yeah, definitely having to clear a throat chakra, because it's felt. It's definitely felt. Okay. And even if you have to, I'm being asked like to tell you, even if you have to get rose quartz crystals or stone, right? Do so. It could improve you, like enhance your love state and how you're gonna express to even a loved one, right? That I'm getting like strong. They have strong opinions, or like they're like more traditional, but so it's like really hard to speak to. You know how it's really hard to speak to some parents, and they're like old school, right? Like, no, you're old school, but I'm new school, right? Versus versus what you are, right? So You have to tell them, you know, like, yeah, that's old school, and I respect that. I respect your old school, but you have to respect me too. Like, there has to be a proper exchange in the family dynamics, right? Just like it would be proper exchange at the work, in the work field, or at school, or where, just in general, right? There is to be a proper exchange, a comprehension of respect, right? Morals and values, like a natural respect, you know? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear B. What do we have for Taurus on Mars? High is good. It is 740. Thank you. Yeah, especially if you're getting married. It's coming through, especially if you're getting married. We have Tower frequency showing through at the forgiveness. Okay. The Hierophant. Okay, Spirit. So even if you're getting married and if someone wants to speak, right, it's coming through. If someone wants to speak for you, like, you know, have like the best man, or even, right, it could be best man, best bridesmaid, or however that goes, right? So it's just like even expressing that, like, hey dude, or hey like chick, like, you know, we had our lifestyle when we were younger, everyone did, right? And no judgment there, but at the same time, like, we're in the now, so it could apply even at that for some. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, expressing that, speaking up on that, on like the differences from then to and now, right? We have the Three of Pentacles on the liberation. Definitely, because let me tell you, I have a Spanish Christian music on, and I enjoy Christian music. I enjoy all genres, right? And so that's interesting, like this traditional energy is coming through, right? Like, as I was saying, and like some for marriages, and some even are more on the traditional side. Like it's like a respect thing, like a natural, like that's part of you, right? Which is beautiful. And so it's like this liberation, like I want to do this proper. I want everything to be like where I could look back and just be like, be able to show the grandchildren type of energy, right? I should be able to show and speak about anything to the grandchildren or great grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? That's the feel. I want to be so liberated within the now that my later could be. I could look back and like respect it and appreciate it, and also what's coming through is what was and is now come to mind is, let me start doing this, is some people will be a part of your story, some people will be in your story, you know, and it's like to define that. Some people will only be a part of your story, some people will be in your story, you know. That was coming through today for me. Okay. And like that's gonna go in every field, right? Family, friends, like with the lover, co-worker, right? And like even for now, the classmates, for the youth, like whoever they're involved with now, whoever you are involved with now, it matters, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna matter. It matters now and it's gonna matter later. We have the Full energy. We have the Ace of Swords. So it's like also ciphering out what is of potential, like, so what is part of a benefit, right? What builds you, what builds with you, right? Not just what, but who. And knowing that Ace of Swords and standing firm on that. And it's like in all respect, you know, like I have to be wise, choose wise decisions with my friends, my family, my words, right? My expression, what I accept, what I reject. I'm having to be wise on that. We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I'm definitely having to communicate that. Like, this is where I am. Like, this is part of me. We have the Ace of Wands. The King of Wands. Yeah, so just like very passionate love, right? Romantic love, the Hierophant, the King of Wands. Yeah, it's showing. Forgiveness even. So even, okay, for some, for those of you that are getting married, and if like y'all had a rough path in the past, right? You and your lover, it's like that's out and over with. Yeah, like we have to fully forgive. Like that's even major. That's Tower frequency, right? That's major to forgive, right? my heart, like my heart chakra, I'm like emotional. Wow. Ooh, my heart chakra. Ace of Wands. Ooh. Spirit, yeah. And it's easier said than done, right? But at the end of the day, ooh. Page of Swords. Excuse me, hold up. Ooh. Taurus. That's beautiful, Taurus. Oh, it works out well that my camera's down. Ooh. This only happened once with like emotional with Aquarius, like in November, December. And it was about forgiveness. It was major. Forgiving self even. Whew, okay. But yeah, it's because like where your love is to be, that like no matter what had happened, it will not, if like it can't change your love. Like your love and your attraction is always gonna be there. So having to make the best of it at this point, right? And getting like even more serious church, like traditional married even. Like if y'all had been together, say since y'all were 26, right? And however old you are, right? But I'm getting like some time, right? And to actually where you're gonna get married, like that's taking it to the whole nother level. And that's when you know, like both of y'all know, whomever, right? Y'all know, because it could be a multiple in marriage, right? And to each or differ, but then it's just a whole new beginning. It's a whole new beginning, right? With the full energy. And that's, you're gonna have to allow yourself to heal from this point forward. Okay, what is crossing, Spirit? Moving forward. Ooh. 6 of Swords, moving forward, away from that, right? Away from like the past memories. Yes, take everything into account, but at the same time, don't ever, and let me tell you, don't ever allow those past memories to surface. Once y'all are married, once y'all are fully committed on that level, don't allow anything from the past to enter the door of the marriage of the now level, right? Okay, please don't allow anything, because it's a whole new life. It's a whole new chapter, and everything prior that didn't matter. Okay, that didn't matter so much. Okay, someone just said like yeah, like yo, yeah, like you. I was like, omen, right? Spirit, for real, Taurus, amunra. Okay, what other 4 more, please, Spirit? 4 more. Oh, that's something. Okay. Yes, somebody is getting married. 4 of Wands. Somebody is getting married. Contracts, the devil energy. New chapters, new beginnings. Like actual contracts. Like, so this is no joke. I'm hearing like this is no joke at this point. Like, so even if you have like, I'm getting like a free pass, right, where you're like able to love as you will, right? Of course, everyone, but I'm getting more like there was really no it was like a non-committal, like there was even relationships, but there was nothing serious. Like it never got to the point where it was serious for someone in particular, right? So that's the feel there. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the Hermit. Okay, Taurus. Ooh. And it's gonna be just, it's all green. It's gonna be green for y'all. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be proper alignment. The unity is allowing this. The divine is allowing this. Also, Spirit, yes. Okay, and the Hermit, just always focusing on the light. Focusing on the light. And I know today I was so, Taurus, I was so irritated. You know, I was even saying, I'm gonna share with y'all, okay? I was even saying, oh, I'm always having to focus on the light and everything, everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to always have to focus on the light. They should always be light, right? But I'm always like, that's how I was feeling. That's what I said today. My emotions, like, Page of Cups, right? And Judgment. Ooh, Spirit, okay, if you don't have a message for me too, then what's the point of doing tarot? What's the point of doing tarot? But yes, girl and boy, ooh. Spirit, what do we have for Taurus, amunra? And what 1, 2, 3, 4 here be? Well, excuse me. And what is Taurus? It talks about Taurus is known as the commitment, right? The commitment energy, the Hierophant, right? And your energy right here, my bad, my bad. We have a Taurus. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then Earth, another Earth here. We have all Earth. I believe my last reading had all Earth. Yeah, Scorpio reading had all Earth signs, and it was talking about similar energy messages with when Sagittarius reading, which was talking about contracts and like arranged marriages. If you have those placements, feel free to check them out. Okay, Mother of Cups on that Tower energy, the Hangman and the Ten of Pentacles. So it was like the past was just like excuse me. The past was like a limbo energy. There was like I'm feeling like I didn't even have to commit though, because they were non-committal. That was that kind of energy. But once you step to the individual that is committing, then what? Like all the talks, all the talks out the door, out the window, right? Okay. Interesting messages, Spirit. Okay, clear breathing energy 1, 2, 3, 4 to 751. Clear breathing energy. Guidance and assistance for Taurus, amunra, highest good, please. Channeling your vibes into life. Focusing on the flow, the now. I be so focused on the now, and then little sketchy. I feel like little shit be trying to surface, and I'm like, nah, this is sketchy. Y'all trying to fuck with the flow. Let's see. We have the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the Mother of Pentacles. Yeah, oh my gosh, that Spirit, if these all come out again, so when I was getting energy, oh my, if these all come out again, I'm just gonna be like blown away. 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords. Oh wow, I am blown away. The Empress, the Star, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, so these 2 didn't come out, but these all came out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 8 had came out. So let me get these messages going. Okay, so it was definitely had to experience some past, right? Like coming out of a dark state, right? And it's very emotional. Father of Pentacles. This Father of Pentacles is very emotional to actually let their child, who is an adult now, go. I feel like they always treated them like a child, which was very childish on their part, right? It was very like setting limitations. At the same time, they're emotional because they're knowing that there's new for you, or like not just, I wanted to say more. There's more for you, but they didn't. It's more that they were reacting. I'm getting like, because parents, they react out of fear often, right? That's what's coming through. And so this deer here, his eyes coming off to me as watery, teary eyes. So your father may be crying, like, giving you away, right? Or like or been in a refusal energy, right? But it's happening. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, and just having to stay connected to yourself, right? It's like, and not just to yourself, but what I'm trying to say is like, be connected to yourself. You're gonna be able to connect to best to anyone other, right? Like, so you're in alignment with self, right? And so, and also dual energy. This father figure you have to reassure this father figure, like they're still your father, right? Because I'm feeling like that, as if they feel that's gonna change. So, and I'm getting worse, and so the father really didn't show too much affection, because they didn't know how to let go. They don't know how to let go once they like show that their care or love, right? That's the feel. And there's gonna is new coming to you, right? Like I was saying, this new energy, proper flow, like as it should be, right? Financially, right? Energy wise, like just not just like because financial is currency, but like energy wise even too. Like even in the family dynamics, that's gonna be a shift towards improvement. Nine of Swords is definitely having to. So what was having to see it from a different? So it was like a fruit from what was it? What came through? A fruit from a tree? What was the spirit? What was it? Oh, something about the fruit from the tree. A different fruit from the tree. Something like that. I can't quite remember. It's a lot flowing. Fruit from the tree. Something. It's gonna be healing, definitely. A different fruit from the tree. I think that's what it was. A different fruit from the tree. And it's like, but still keeping an eye out. It's like still. And also there's like this protective energy. Just, I'm getting this like staying put energy. Staying put. At the same time, the Emperor is showing through. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, clear B. 1, 2, 3. What other? So yeah, that's that energy there. Oh. Let me see. And so definitely speaking on that, even expressing that. And someone in particular is having discussions with their family. You're already married, right? So for those of you that is like interfering with your relationship, that you're having to discuss that of these behaviors that you're noticing, like it's an ongoing, like a never-ending story, right? Okay, Magician is like, because you knowing that this is affecting you in your relationship, and not just like you and your family relationship, but your lover, you and your lover, right? The Sun. That's like strong fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sag, right? Okay, Ace of Cups. There's a major offer coming in for those of you that are not even aware of that, of your interest. And I'm getting with your father is aware of an offer of you, but it's major. 8 of Swords. Excuse me. Or it feels major. It feels major to me. Okay, what? One more. Oh, wait, not one more. 3 more. 3 more for Taurus. Amunra. Highest good. It is 7:57 for Taurus. Amunra. Highest good. February 3rd. We are in Cancer moon cycle, full moon, Aquarius season. 3 more, please. Thank you for that. We have the 10 of Cups showing through on that energy. Yeah, it's definitely gonna improve the flow, because, and also for someone feels like marriage. So someone that was even like had cold feet regarding marriage, like just the thought of marriage was just like a no. But it's like it's gonna be a yes. It's gonna be a yes. Oh, clear B, excuse me. It's gonna be a yes. But that was like hard to say. Ooh, 3 more, Spirit. Guidance and assistance, insight for the highest good. Clear be the energy. Okay, yes, exactly 3. Thank you. We have the Hermit energy in the overall, and the 5 of Pentacles. So this turtle, look, check it out. This turtle is like in their shell, right? And they're illuminated at the same time. Like this individual, like I feel like you've been ready, for those of you that aren't married but are going to be soon. Like you've been ready, you've been illuminated, right? So that's also like making an effect on you, right? Because it's as if there's no one fit, or else you thought that, right? But there's an offer, or there has been an offer. Whether you were aware of that or not, I'm getting possibly for a small percentage no. Like that's how I'm getting, like a no, like unaware. Okay, we have the Hangman energy. The Ten of Pentacles coming out again. Like, that's going to be major movement. And then the Justice. Okay. Okay. So if whatever was thought to not be will be. There's going to be proper alignment. Wow. That is major. This whole read is major. But yeah, that's what I have there for you, Taurus. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear B. Just focusing on the love. I'm hearing the little Grinch dude. And his the love. He's making that gift for his that girl, right? He wanted to date. When he was a kid, though, the Grinch. Okay, interesting. Guidance and assistance insights, 8 o'clock on the dot. From Spirit Animal Oracle for Taurus on Nara. Thank you. We have Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. 63-9 Virgo energy. Nothing is wasted. Okay. 36 Koi-fish Spirit, there is always enough. Also 9 Virgo. And 34 7 Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. Right, I was talking about the now. Like, well, this is now. This is as of now. There's a lot of now saying. Right? 2 Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up, Taurus. Okay, definitely in the commitments. And this applies for anyone who's getting married, right? Like, I mean, not just anyone, but anyone that it would resonate with, right? Because Taurus talks about commitment. Life is a mystery. 8 and 40, tend to the small things. Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things, and life is a mystery. Being in the now, staying present, right? Don't allow like interference or like diversions, right? Distractions, right? Like what you do, what you need to do in your life, stick with that, like prioritize, right? All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this provided some assistance. Definitely your lover is very illuminated, mind you, excuse me, the other is very illuminated and excited. They've been watching you. They've been watching how you, like, your energy, right? They're very attracted and drawn. I'm hearing sexually, even if y'all hadn't already been sexual, like for some, right? That's what I've heard. Definitely be mindful of others watching, like outside looking in, right? There's always gonna be some lurkers, you know, some eyers, someone like, I'm getting where an individual is attracted to another individual, even if they don't care about what of their involvement, right? I'm getting like this other outside energy is attracted to an energy here, and this energy is like soon to get married. So mindfulness is key. Mindfulness is key. Don't allow any, like, I'm getting like some petty shit, something, or some, you know, just be on the lurk yourself, right? We all got to be on the lurk. We can't, they're not only those kind of lurkers out there, right? Okay, and meaning you got to be on the lookout for who is trying to come in in the involvement that shouldn't be, right? Like, I don't even know you. What are you doing here? Like, what kind of energy? Or even if it's an ex, like, trying to step in knowing you're getting married. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's a no. Okay. All right. Yeah, definitely tying the knot. We have 2. We have 2 here. And I thought I'd seen... Did I see the 2? Oh, and then 2. 2 of Pentacles. 3 2s. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Take care. Life be up.